Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headline. In that, first of all, Taxman 6 info from foreign online gaming cause. Next, coaches arrest wake up call for private banks experts. Next, Bihar caste census to start from Jan 7. Next, PM advises caution during New Year rivalry. Next, Karnataka polls parties viva to woe government staff. Next, investors hope for Santa rally. Next, Nifty may trade in 17,500 to 18,050 band. Next, credit card spending falls in November. Next, Taxman 6 info from foreign online gaming cause. Next, Lanco Amarkantak resolution may face some delay. Next, Telesco cut levies refund IT credit. Next, cost to hire more women in new year. Next, 150 employees lose jobs in Prati uh, PayU layoffs 6% of its workforce. Next, on page number 2, in that pure politics section, in that Nitish government to begin Bihar caste census from Jan 7. Next, Party Parivar or Khandan. Next, PM advises cautious during Christmas New Year rivalry. Next, Gujarat victory will help BJP win big in 2024 election, say Amit Shah. Next, locals tourists celebrate Christmas with Kashmir's Christian community. Next, India needs two-party system, Sinha. Next on page number 4, it's a pure political section. In that, coal ministry seeks 40 rail links to meet power demand. Next, ahead of Karnataka poll, parties vow government staff. Next, Shiv Sena 6 SIT probe into Thane builders suicide case. Next, pressure at entry level. Next, return of risk of sentiment. Next, arrests surprise from bankers. Next, GST ambit. Shevale rubbishes rape allegations, accuses women of underworld links. Then on page number 6, in that companies pursuit of profit section, in that Telesco may push for license free cut IT credit refund. Next, Disney Plus Hotstar net loss narrows to rupees 343 crore in FY 2022. Next, gas supply cuts hits government's 1000 LNG stations plan. Next, road transport and highways sector has maximum delayed project. Next, Gurugram project NCLAT sets aside CCI's DLF order. Next, it may be a mixed bag for job seekers in the new year. Then we comes to page number 7. It's an brands and companies section. In that, Maruti expects AGS car sales to accelerate. Next, Genestrings ramps up COVID test at IGI airport. Next, Garuda gets RPTO notes for Kisan drones. Next, Pirmal Reality Eyes rupees 2200 crore sales in FY23. Next, Advent Pipes Blackstone said to buy Sovereign Pharma for rupees 6.3 thousand crore. Next, all over again. Next, AI tool to help make diagnosis in real time during surgery. Next, bankrupt hotel assets big draw with investors. Next, random RT PCR test unlikely to hit travel plans. Next, ask property fund exits Altico center in Delhi. Next, West Bengal reality project to be soon be RERA registered. Next, bars, restaurants look to smaller cities for growth. Then on page number 8, in that economics time market, in that section, Nifty may trade in 17,500 to 18,050 band. Next, credit card spends fall for the first time in 6 months. Next, FPI laps up defensive stocks on return to Dalal Street. Next, apps flyer Mama India, the Digital Bharat 2.0 event, underscoring growth opportunities in the Indian mobile app economy. Next, on page number 9, in the smart investing section, in that Lanco Amarkantak resolution faces delays. Next, day trading guide. Next, Russia may rise crude exports if EU ban hits sale of petro products. Next, Textile costs could sprint and soar with FTA's government push. Next, FBI's stock buys at rupees 11,557 crore so far in December. Next, the power of commas and colons in RBI speak. Next, National Pension System (NPS) help you to save taxes in several ways. There are only 10 NPS fund manager at present, and the table below companies that their performance. The data has been provided exclusively to Economics Time. Then we comes to page number 10 in that economic section, macro, micro, and more. In that incentivize taxpayers for shift to exemption less regime. Next, ONGC board recast to merge to directorship. Next, clarity in food subsidiary plan will ensure fiscal certainty. Experts. Next, customs duty cut short for aluminium sector. Next, China COVID surge stokes supply fear among traders. Next, on page number 11, the edit page, the article section for me. In that, Proche grooming ahead automatic. Next, Bajra dal a push in the right direction. Next, been there, so let's do that. Next, three types of giving. Next, let's face the facts with a mass. Next, quality over quantity. Next, it's enlightened self interest. Next, more bang for the subsidiary rupees. Next, how India is filing the fuel tank. Next, let us have cake beyond Christmas. Then on page number 12 in that around the world section, in that Putin says Russia ready to negotiate over Ukraine. Next, Zelensky blast Russia Kherson attack. Next, Duma planning higher taxation for Russians who left the country. Next, power outages, flight delays as US storms leaves trial of chows. Next, Prachanda said to return as Nepal PM. Next, Musk warns against margin debt on risk of mass panic. Next, China stages drills around Taiwan, sitting pro vacation. Next, Trump acolyte lake losses Arizona election appeal. Next, Harry Megna called UK tabloid apologize for column PR stun. Next, Maxi Jazz frontman for British band Faithless death at 65. Next, passenger laptop fire workforces plane evacuation at JFK airport. Next, Microsoft employee mistakenly leaks new version of Notepad. Then on page number 13 in that disruption startups and tech section, in that Tumal 2S 2023 awaits fintech startups. Next, YouTube Music tests live lyrics. Next, Google Calendar bug creates random events. Next, Boolean operators. Next, DuckDuckGo to block sign in with Google pop-ups. Next, 150 staffers lose jobs as PayU layoffs of 6% of its workforce. Next, deal talks are now about cost cutting, says Genpact CEO. Next, Amazon looks to sell excess air cargo space and has demand tails off. Next, threats rise for critical infra as activists go on overdrive. Next, Musk frequent Twitter polls at risk of bot manipulation. Then we comes to the page number 14 ET Panachi section, in that company holiday parties are back in a low-key way. Next, a meeting of minds bound by Sanatan values. Next, a win, a win that feels like a lose. Next, European 19,000 for women after manager hit her with rural. Next, ditch the holiday gala. Next, this is how you can tackle bad dreams. Next, why an activist removed this Banksy artwork in Kiwi. Next, Indian archers bag 5 golds, 3 silver, 1 bronze in Asia Cup. Next, County may rest Tottenham's FIFA World Cup players at Brentford. Next, India consolidate position at number 2, remain in hunt for WTC final, World Cup final. Next, on page number 15, it's an company's pursuit of profit section, in that India INC to increase more women this year in diversity push. Next, uh, Pharma cost plan to expand sales force. Then on page number 19, economic times section, in that a made in China COVID concern. Next, Gazprom's gas supply cuts hits government plans to 1000 LNG station. Next, automobile sales to grow but slower. Then on page number 20, around the world section, in that China's Zhejiang seeing 1 million daily COVID cases. Next, Beijing puts stop to daily numbers. Next, HK looks to reopen borders in a few weeks. Next, existing strains driving China surge. Next, a jolly fit Christmas. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.